Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video by Game Dev Journey. Google recently released the 2022 PC and Console Insights Report. It's a survey of 14,356 respondents who are 18 and over that primarily play games on their PC or console. That's an excellent sample size, and surveys like this aren't cheap, so let's take advantage of Google sharing this information for free and take a look at the findings. First, let's look at player behavior. It seems that a lot of players are turning to games when they need to relax, are feeling bored, or they have some spare time. This gives us an idea of the benefits of games in the stressful times we're currently living through. In my opinion, it also explains the rise of the cozy game and why this is set to be one of the biggest new genres in gaming. I'm talking about games like Stardew Valley, Unpacking, Ollie Ollie World, Eastward, and The Wild at Heart. The survey also showed that the majority of gamers are playing 2 to 3 games at a time. This is a tribute to the rental model of services such as Game Pass and, of course, Steam sales. But it also shows just what a wide choice of great games that players have available to them right now. For developers, it means that there's plenty of room in players' heart for multiple games, so you shouldn't feel that there's too much competition. Players can and will play multiple games at the same time. Localization proved to be extremely important to players. Players wanted to play games in their own language and clearly want features in their games which resonate with the culture which they're familiar with. This is a huge opportunity for local indie devs to make a game tailored to their own market. The players will respond favorably, and you're in the unique position of understanding the local culture and tailoring a game to it. When it comes to game features, what players are looking for most is the ability to customize and personalize their character. They wanted more diverse characters and character creation options. The other features which they were looking forward to were new technology or diverse gameplay, and a recognition of competitive and strategic play, as well as enhanced social features and unique in-game special events. There are hints of the metaverse in this response, and again these features point to a desire for casual games with strong social features, which allow players who are physically distant to play together. Interestingly, over 70% of players felt that it was extremely important that games feature diverse characters and stories, and more than half said that accessibility options were very important. This highlights a socially conscious player base who want to see more non-traditional characters and stories in their games and allow more people to have the experience too. Now we come to marketing and how do players discover new or unique upcoming games? Well, it should be no surprise that YouTube videos is number one, followed closely by traditional ads on social media. I was pleased to see that 38% get recommendations from friends and family, so word of mouth is still going strong. I think that we can take away from this that if you want people to know about your game, you need YouTubers to play it and talk about it and share it. In terms of what influences gamers to try out a new game, most people tend to stick to the genres that they usually like. However, if the story is interesting, or they see how much fun it is when they watch someone else playing it, or the reviews are good, they can be swayed. Purely visual considerations, how cool the graphics look, still ranks pretty high though at 41%. Regarding pre-ordering, it seems that more often than not, players will pre-order a game, which means that Kickstarters for games and generating a buzz before the game is released is more important than ever. Players are willing to support you and wait if you can show them that it's going to be worth it and reward them with a great experience. One of the main reasons that players pre-order is to get exclusive in-game items. Gamers are also willing to spend their money on customizing and personalizing their character. The results show that they spend the majority of their money on in-game currency, customizing the appearance of items or characters, and unlocking new characters or items. So if you're developing a game with in-game purchases, then these are the areas to focus on, as gamers will reward you for it. The survey seems to show that gaming subscription services like Game Pass are not that popular, with over half of gamers questioned not spending a single cent on them. The sweet spot for pricing games in order to sell them seems to be between $1 and $20. And the same is true for in-game content and DLC. The other interesting thing to come out of the survey is that 38% are willing to spend money in order to progress more quickly in the game. Now, I think that is a disturbing trend for game design. When it comes to trends in gaming, the big ones are cross-platform play, cloud gaming, and esports. I was surprised that VR, AR, and mixed reality didn't feature much, and I would chalk this up to the immaturity of the hardware and the platform, as well as market dominance of one particular company. I say that because this is something gamers actually want to see grow in the future, since the metaverse and virtual reality rank number 1 and 2 in wanted future trends. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I ran a little poll on my channel asking what the most important feature in a game was, and by far and away the winner was gameplay. Google has found the same result. When they asked what keeps gamers interested in continuing to play a game, more than half said gameplay, and the other half said an interesting story. Great game design has always been about great ideas and executing them well. However, this is perhaps one of the hardest things to achieve in the world. Finally, the number one reason that gamers will choose to stop playing a game is because it isn't fun. That doesn't exactly give you a clear answer. Just another question: what makes a game fun? Well, I'll leave you to answer that in the comments. Until next time, goodbye for now.